that is actually good for us because we will be playing the winner of that. They've got momentum, but they also have a little bit of, they're maybe a little worn out. So we've got time will be in about 8 to 10 minutes, I would say. We're starting the stream just a little bit early to get people in and share with you some of the behind the scenes. We've got a full battery, but so far connection has been. I've noticed that it's better to get it up and work it later. So you guys get some warm-ups here. Courtney, can you break down what life on the sidelines is like for a parent? And how'd that go? What was? Yeah, good. And they don't deserve the seats because of that, right? All right. Alrighty. We have the rest of our parent crew all in line here. Lots of people getting ready for this championship final to start. Referees, it's even away from proper warm-ups here. There he goes, finally getting warm-up started. So now we're, if everything stays on time, about 8 minutes away from getting started. So go grab your drinks, go grab your popcorn. We've still got a few minutes before this match gets underway. Got our two captains, Coco and Shannon, over with the referees. They're going to do a coin toss here. Oh, coin's up. They get a pick whether they are going serve versus receive. All right, Coach Nick, go get him. All right, Mac, now officially starting their warm-up time. Number 13 standing there with Nick is going to be the player to watch on the opposing side. She has, she's their outside hitter, and watching her in the last game, if she gets on, she's tough to stop. Could not get it to reconnect. This time we are. That's good. At least we'll try and stay alive. We'll stay with it even if we do have moments where we cut out. We'll try and keep going, and we do post these videos afterwards. I think even if we lose connection in the middle, they can still be watched afterwards. I think. I've actually never gone back and rewatched. So again, we're still a few minutes away from game time. Mac in the middle of their warm-ups here, and then the other team will have to go through their warm-ups. So we're still a few minutes away from game. This is warm-ups before the gold bracket final here at the Emerald City Classic in Seattle, Memorial Day weekend. So far, this MAC team has dropped only one set in this tournament. And that was one of them on the first day. We're playing a 3-team pool and 3 sets to 25. Since then, they have been just about unstoppable. Looking like we have a new down ref or a new up ref this time versus the last game. Last game we had a up ref who was prone to change calls on his own, which was kind of fun. Worked out in our favor once or twice and out of our favor once or twice. So MAC just finishing their warm-ups. The other team will have 4 minutes once theirs starts, so we should be about, I'd say, 5 to 6 minutes away from the start of this game. Oh, took that one right off the forehead. Coach Nick gathering his players around now as what is this team's name? I want to call them We Not Me because that's what's on the back of their jerseys, but I think they've got about 5 digits on the front. Coach Nick chatting with his team now. Oh, actually, team captain Shannon leading this huddle. I think she was watching this other team get ready and kind of letting her team know what to expect and what to watch for. So they do have a pretty strong presence here in the middle, which we're seeing right there. And then watch number 13 coming off this left side. I would say she's the player to watch. Woo. She's also, I've seen, prone to sending it into her own net and sending it long. So this MAC team is just going to have to get up and challenge for it and make it hard for her. MAC team lined up and watching. Always interesting to shag balls as the other team warms up. You really get to see what they're looking like getting ready. This MAC team looking on unperturbed. I'm ready. So if you are just catching us here for the first time this weekend, a couple updates on the team. We are missing a couple of players. Typically on this 18-1 team, we're missing Connie and Bryn. Connie usually playing libero, Bryn defensive specialist, has filled that position in the past. And so that means number 21, Gianna, has been called up from the 16-1 team. And she has played amazingly well this weekend, has played fearless, technical, she's always in the right spots. She's had a couple of good back row attacks, and she is very dangerous on her serve. So she has been a very nice addition filling in on this team. And then Shanti, who is always the motivational leader of this team, she is sidelined, hasn't played more than one or two rotations this weekend, but she is on the bench and doing her job as I think she was awarded Team Spark Plug in the team brunch this weekend. All right, Mac taking the court now. Mac parents. Let's get the clap going, Courtney. His team looking pumped and ready here. Looking like the starting lineup. Losing balance, keeping balance. There we go. Front row, Coco, Soraya, and Ella. Across this back row, we have Katarina, Gianna subbing in for Wawa, and Shannon is gonna get us started. Good serve to start things off. Now Mac, she can't quite get the right, our opposition. Katarina, beautiful pass, set nothing but a wall there. Coco up. Has to be brought back in. Mac now on defense. Ooh, easy enough as that play breaks apart on the far side. Gianna setting alive, but just barely. Mac on offense again. Choices, goes to the middle. A couple quick touches and it's still alive. Katarina well positioned. Now Coco goes far, corner, gets it down. Mac on the board. And that'll earn Coco a serve. Goes down that left sideline. Attack coming through the middle. Waits for the blockers to fall down and then goes over the top. Get there. Here we go now. Mac trailing 1-3 early in this first set. Aya called into action. Soraya from the right side goes long. Here we go, Mac on serve receive again. Katarina pushes it to her setter and gets it back down that sideline. It's kept alive. Shannon tries to take it on one and hits it a little late. Coach Nick on his feet. It's now Mac trailing by 4, 1-5. Gianna, good pass, sets up the set to the outside. And they find a wall again. That's a timeout for Nick. He's going to have a quick shot with his team. Everyone gathered in. Nick's going to have to find some way to motivate this team to find a little momentum, find that right pass, that right hit. Try and get this ball back. Low, Gianna can't quite bring it up. Mac finding themselves down 1-7 now. Gianna up high this time, up and out. A little bit of nerves. Coach Nick directing from the sidelines. Brings his serve receive team, shifts Gianna back, puts Aya in the spot. That one goes long. Brings Soraya back to serve. Brings Wawa now in on the front. Attack on 2, catches the Mac while they're shifting positions. And that's now 2-9. Katarina getting low, gets it back. Good shot from her. Oh, referee says play on, says good pancake. Now Wawa crashes it through, gets the point. Isla and Emma now checking in. Shannon and Ella off. Isla, good serve, gets the ace. That's 4-9. Another good serve, so low over the net. Off top of the net. Quick play, Gianna on it. Good pass. Katarina from deep outside. Another attack through the middle. Wawa puts it back. Big tip. Aya lays everything out for that. Next attack comes through. To rebuff, but can't stop the third. Better play from the Mac though. Glad to see Aya okay after that. She's holding her side a little bit. She went sort of through Gianna to get that ball. Here we go. Good pass. Isla back to Katarina. Katarina goes down that sideline. And that's another point for the Mac. Starting to close this gap. Katarina on serve now at 6-10. Attack coming. Isla on it. Puts the ball high. Gianna for Katarina. Back row attack is picked up. Gianna now. Beautiful pass. Isla to Coco. Coco cross court kill. That's 7-10. Mac continuing to eat into this gap, which was once 2-9. Through the wall, Isla can't quite track the redirection. Katarina puts it up to Isla. Isla back to Wawa, who clatters it off the wall. It sails wide out of bounds. That's another point. 8-11, Gianna on serve. Little sidewinder. Gets the ace. Really tough serve for the other team to pick up the way she strikes it. Here comes number 13 off the block. Good job from Emma. Give her team time to work on that. Coco has to put it across easy. It's kept alive. Big free ball back. Isla choices. All right, sorry for the little gap there. Oh, Gianna pulls her feet up and tries to let that one go out of bounds. Referee called line on it. I kind of disagree. It looked out to me, but who am I to say? Nobody listens to me. So here we go. Katarina to Isla. Isla to Soraya. Oh, big block there. Just pinballs right back into the court. Super strong shot. Mac now 10-13. Isla, sneak attack on two. Gets the point. She'll get some high fives coming off after that. And Shannon, Ella, both back in now. Good float from Shannon. Tack through the middle. Katarina tracks it well. And Coco puts it down. This is what this MAC team needs. They need to break the spirit of this far side. They are playing back-to-back and playing on momentum right now. So if the MAC can get a few in a row, unlucky from Shannon as that one sails long. MAC within two, 12-14. Coach Nick up and applauding his team along. Big lofty ball, easy come, easy go. Both teams trading long serves there. Coco now on. Oh, no way. That's a crazy get. Oh, pancake. That's two pancakes so far from this team. Soraya has to go lefty. Tack coming. Oh, comes off the net. I think Shannon was expecting that one to come hard and was getting low, hoping it went behind her. Max still trailing down 2. 13-15. Soraya from the right side. Oh, still picked up. Good work from the defense on the other side. Now Ella from this right side. Again kept alive. Soraya takes it on one and gets it. Lets out a scream. That earns her the serve. Mac again within one. Big block. Aya picking up the rebound. Katarina. Oh, a little collision there. Oh, Shannon taking it on two. Aya. Mac repositioning here. Katarina's shot is picked up. Comes back. Soraya sends that one wild. Gianna back into the libero role now. Despite best efforts, Mac can't quite get this one level. Gianna with a great pass. Wawa timing just a little bit off, changes hands, can't get it over. Unlucky. Gianna bouncing on her toes and ready, but goes to Aya. Now Ella, cross court, and chaos ensues. She gets it. Good one for her. Now she substitutes out, gets her high fives. Isla checking back in. Shannon off. 15-17. Isla deep, little too deep. Defense lets it go. On that one, tight. Isla wins the joust and gets it. Great work from the diminutive setter. Winning a joust like that on the net. She's won a couple of those this weekend against players bigger, taller, and she's not allowed to go over the net. Off the block. Gianna. Her passes today have been phenomenal. Isla's there a little bit off. Wawa putting it well across the court and just missed. Falling backwards, that was a tough one for her to corral. Gianna. Oh, I jinxed her. That's a commentator's jinx. She'll trade out. Soraya coming back in for a quick second while Gianna has a chat with Nick. Mac now trailing by their biggest margin in a bit, 16-21. Needing something here. Soraya doing the serve receive. Coco, this team is scrappy, keeping it alive again. This time Emma from the outside goes to the corner. Coco with a couple of touches. Can't find a teammate. 16-22. Mac may have to find themselves doing this one in the second set. Let's see how they can finish this one off. Wawa hitting it hard. It goes wide. That's a timeout for Nick at 16-23. Coach Gigi pulling Wawa aside here, having a quick chat with her. Coach Nick talking to the rest of the team, gathering them up. MAC gonna need a good run here if they want to try for this first set. Isla's set just a little bit deep again. Wawa does a little more control on this one and gets the kill. It's a good start. Now Gianna on serve. 17-23. Unlucky from her, goes into the net. Ooh, referee gives that one to the MAC as the opposing player came over the net while Isla was setting it. That'll bring her off, and Shannon will step back to serve. She'll need to have 6 in a row here. And that does first set. Coach Gigi talking to the huddle here while Nick prepares his lineup. So Coach Gigi and Coach Nick were talking about smiles and vibes at the beginning of this. How do they get those smiles and vibes back? It's got to be a couple of points. Points bring smiles and vibes. Players bring smiles and vibes. But everybody nodding their heads as Gigi talks. The opposing side taking the court again. Coach Nick now leading this conversation. Got some smiles and vibes again. So whatever was said at the end of that timeout, or the end of that conversation, brought some smiles and vibes. Good sign as Nick's starting lineup takes the court. No surprises here, same as we've seen this weekend. Not a ton of rotation in starting lineups this season. So we have Soraya, Ella, and Coco across the front. Shannon, Wawa, and Katarina across the back. Wawa will trade for our Gianna, our libero, once the referee has checked positions. So it's all coming down to this set. Can the MAC pull one off? All right, referees are finishing those lineup checks now. Gianna checking in. MAC will start on serve receive here. Get to see a game ball up here. There it is. And here we go. Big lofty. Shannon has to hustle a bit for it. Breaks up the set. Here it comes down the middle. Katarina wrapping around that one. Coco goes deep corner. Comes right back. Attack on 2 gets picked up. Katarina on top of the tip. Coco making it difficult, but here it comes back again. Good communication from the twins. Soraya punches that one through the block, and Mac first on the board. Make each point a battle. Coco now on serve. She moves to the middle of the court, a little conservative for her. She usually goes straight down that sideline. Attack comes back, too high, too long. Love the comments coming through. Soraya deserves all that credit, all those kudos. Coco changing positions, and Soraya with a big hand keeps that one alive, and now she gets it back, pushes deep. Free ball back. Shannon with choices. Oh, Ella does so well with that one. The set was deep outside. Ella had to shift her body, change her line, and she sends it right down the top of the net for the kill. Coach Nick chatting with his setter just a little bit there. And Coco changing things up, gets the ace. That's 4 in a row for this Mac side.
Give it up, Drumsky. Give it up, Coco.
Coco unleashing again. Big attack coming, but failing into their own net. We saw that a few times in the game prior, where number 13 there comes with everything, but sometimes that timing can be just a little off. I would have wanted to call a redo on that had she missed that serve. That had some players a coach on the from a different team was getting in the way there. All right, Coco, undeterred, unperturbed, goes on and actually finishes that one off. Continuing on here. Good job staying out of her head here. Oh, Shannon, good work. Soraya over on 2. Now attack coming through. Can't quite pick it up. And the opposing side now on the board. 6-1. Great run for Coco's serve. She'll get some high fives as she comes off and Aya comes on. And a serve into the net. Mac now 7-1. Wawa in on the front. Our libero takes a quick breather as Soraya sets back to serve. Attack down the middle, rebuffed by Katarina. Oh, Soraya doing her best impression of a libero. Max stays alive. Big attack through the middle. That number 13 finds the gap and puts it down. That ball went like 3 courts over. Nobody knows where to bring it back to. It went so far away. Kyle getting us back in action here. Here we go. Katarina puts it up. Setter's got to get to it. Katarina getting it back. Well placed, but kept alive. Oh, attack comes back the other way. Gianna moving right. Shot comes back to the left. She's almost able to correct her momentum. Aya puts that one up. Shannon again having to hustle for it. Mac just getting it over. And another attack down that middle. Aya can't get underneath. And that gap starts to narrow, 7-4. Katarina off the wall, it's kept up. Shannon up high, libero providing the set. And Katarina, great work from her, delicate little touch. Keeps it out of the reach. Now Isla in and Emma in. Isla gets the ace, a lot of movement in that serve. Defense fails to track it. Referee kind of slowing play down here. Now referee says go. Oh, now referee says go. Isla takes a little heat off that one. Katarina with the second effort there. Isla to Emma. Emma chooses to go over the wall, gets the kill. Great work from her, good choices. There was two up on the wall. Went over it, found that space. 10-4, good buddy. That's a timeout. Coach Nick gathering his team up tight, telling everybody to get in. This might be the tightest timeout I've seen from this MAC team. Arms around waists. That's some togetherness we don't often get. If you watch along to these live streams, you know I'm a critique of huddles, especially from this MAC team that usually seems to think that they need to still do some 6-foot COVID spacing. Nonetheless, this team has come together amazingly this year. Great vibes from this team this year. So huddles aren't everything. Here's Katarina, kept alive. Attack comes back the other way. A little bit of a gap between that block, and it's taken advantage of. Aya trying to fill the space. Mac still holding a decent lead here, 10-5, but wanting to keep it. Aya's pass is right to Isla. Katarina sends it to the middle. Oh, it comes back. Hustle play here is Wawa off the wall, gets the kill. Gigi dancing on the sidelines for that one. Great work from Wawa to clatter it into the block for the kill. Here we get Katarina on serve. Good serve from her. Causes a ruckus, gets a free ball back. Isla now to Wawa again, smashes it through that block, gets that kill. Straight through the arms. Gianna in the right spot at the right time. She's shaking that one off, hit her hand funny. Mac up 12-6. Good pass from Gianna, sets up. Oh, what happened now? What happened now? Down referee is calling a out of rotation on the Mac. That's a crazy call in a final. That is a crazy call, referee. At least she's explaining it. It's nice she's explaining it, but this is... very unusual, very unusual. Isla, Wawa wraps around that one, puts it down from the right side. You could just see the way her body arched. She put everything she had into that. 13-7. Gianna's serve comes right back. Soraya puts it back over on one. Gianna, Isla back to Emma, who does very well. Oh, and that one off the net. Another one for the Mac. 14-7. Mac holding a 2x lead still. As Gianna unleashes. It's kept alive, free ball back. Isla goes to Soraya, who goes left. And off the block, almost able to get it. The bench puts it back into play. (14-8). Serve comes to Katarina. Gianna helps out. Isla and Emma both going for that one. Mac needing to find their shape right now. Soraya gets it over the wall, chucks it with that left hand. Magic wand of a left hand she has. Goes right, goes left. Coach Gigi, unlucky from Shannon. Uncharacteristic from her, just didn't take her time, just sent it without a lot of fanfare. Ella from the left side. Now she trades back to the right, and big timing on that wall. A lot of time to think about that one. Gianna provides the set. Katarina from the back row. And big attack comes through that middle again. These blockers have a lot of different choices that they've got to make on where that set is going to go, and they got to make it quick. Gap down to 5, 15-10. Short serve picked up by Gianna, but it sails just wide on the far side. Gap down to 4. Coco gets it off the block and it goes out of bounds. Mac back in charge. 16-11, Coco on serve. Good serve. It's interesting to see her change positions on that serve. Ooh, Gianna tries to duck that one, but it catches the back line. Aya back in for Coco now. (16-12). Katarina, good pass, sets up Ella in the middle, not her usual spot. Tipped ball picked up by Aya. Katarina from the left. It's handled. Big back row attack, Katarina on it. Now her sister from the right gets the kill off the block. Let's go. Soraya on serve, Wawa back in front. Soraya goes light. Little battle at the net. Comes over and is handled. Katarina, oh, it's coming back over again. This team so scrappy. Oh, and Shannon tries to sneak it over on two. Block is there. 17-13. Gianna now back in. Big and high, Wawa throws the fake, and then Katarina gets the tip. Well run offense right there from Shannon. And good dummy run from Wawa. Isla now in and on serve. Oh, talks the player into it. I think that was going to end up wide. Isla now over to Katarina. Goes super cross court. Hits in front of the 10-foot line on the far side. Really good choice from her. Well done. And that's a timeout from somebody. And the head ref is calling over the down ref. I kind of want to go listen to that conversation. Coach Nick continuing to talk to Aya, giving her some encouragement as Isla lines up and gets ready to send us back in, just waiting on the referee. Game on. Isla down the middle. Attack coming, put back by Emma. That's what they've needed, is to stop that left side attack. And here Emma gets a chance of her own. Down the middle, Katarina gets it, but falls at her feet. That is 19-14. Referee checking her score table again. So we're getting ready to go. Libero from the far side sending us back into play. Pass a little bit wild there for Maya. (19-15). Parents starting to get loud out on this Mac side. They're feeling the anxiety. This one, Aya. Picked up by Emma and then over by Gianna. Attack comes through the middle. Isla's able to pick it up. Gianna with the set. Katarina touches it over. Oh, Wawa gets there, but it rattles between her arms and finds the floor. Coco coming in, filling in for Aya. 19-16. Little shoe tying to slow things down. This time Gianna, good pass tight. Wawa goes left, and that one's not coming back. Mac first to 20. Katarina stepping back to serve. 2016. Wawa goes up on 2, scares the ball back. It's an ace for Katerina. Oh, another. Oh, no, it comes. Oh, I thought Coco touched the net when she didn't need to there. That was kind of wild. But clean, says the referee, 22-16. Attack through the middle, rattles past the outstretched arms of this wall. 17-22. 22-17, Mac leading. Oh, not what they wanted out of that serve. Goes into their own net. Now Gianna with a chance to put this one, well, 23-17. That little sidewinder, so tough to handle. Gets the ace. Now Gianna with a chance to put this one away. Same spot. Isla there ready for it. Gianna now over to Coco. Nick on the court trying to get the ball off, and it rolls to the other side. Nick really trying for that one. Gigi can't quite get a hold of herself as Nick tried to get it off the court and sent it over underneath the players on the far side. Here goes Gigi. All right, here goes Gianna. Attack, Isla's there. Gianna setting it up for Coco. Big back row attack. Coco's on it. She gets it back now off the block, right between Gianna and Soraya. Now it's 24-18. Rewind the video on that. Nick was laying out on the floor trying to keep that ball off. If he had done it, Mike might have finished off that set right there. Now they got to do it here. Katerina, good pass. Isla to Soraya. She gets it down, throws her head back, and Mac levels this one up. Great work. Good resilience from this team to battle back from that first set and take the second. Now it comes down to this third. First to 15. I want to throw a big shout out to this coaching team right there. They said at the beginning that it was smiles and vibes that we're going to win this, and they somehow sent the team out with smiles and vibes. Came out strong, up 7-1 at one point, and then held that lead throughout the set. All right. Shanti, how are you going to keep this team pumped up this set?
You know what? I'm going to do crazy celebration. I'm going to start doing the word even though I don't know how to. Let's go! First set. It's Coco's last set of club volleyball ever. So you got to make it worth it, you know?
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, actually, I wasn't thinking about that. The MAC does have one tournament left this year down in Orlando. The ASUU Nationals, but Coco is going to be doing an internship, I believe, or something that is going to keep her from that tournament. And so this is her last club match right here, right now. All right, we've got the same starting lineup, and we have Shannon going to start us off with serve. Her bench letting her hear it right now, encouragement, as the referee blows his whistle. Good start. Big attack. Rattles down the net and finds open floor. First on the board. So we've got Mac now settling into serve receive. Katarina, great pass. Sets up Coco to the outside. She goes over the wall. Oh, off the wall. Katarina gets a hand to it but can't corral. So that's 2 to the other side. Katarina again. Another great pass. This time, Soraya. Oh, and a misfire from the left side. Coco steps back now. Mac on the board, 1-2. Big lofty ball, Gianna on it. Soraya touches it over the wall. Oh, that snuck past again. Another one off the top of that net. Not much you can do about that. Just unlucky. 1-3. This one, Gianna. Soraya off the wall gets the kill. Great passes from this Mac serve receive team. That was Shannon just had to figure out what she wanted to do with them. Now Soraya on serve, takes a little heat off. Over on 2, Soraya doing her best libero. And that one gets through the wall. Finds open court, takes out a camera. Mac finds themselves on serve receive again, down 2. Long. Down the sideline for Ella. Through the block, through the block. Gianna gets down, tries to get it back to a teammate. Wanders away. So Mac with a little bit of work to be done here. Coach Nick wanting to have a little chat about it. Gonna need to turn this one around. Who do they look to? 2-5. Serve incoming. Coco from the back row. Comes straight back to her. Now Ella tips over, picked up. Tack through the middle. Wawa goes to touch again. And pushes it just out of the sliding reach of Gianna. 2-6 now. Big and lofty. Katarina goes for it. Now her sister from the right. Kept alive, bounced back, kept alive again. This team is scrappy. Kept up. Gianna. Coco almost goes over the bench, over the wall. That makes it 2-7. Quick attack from Shannon on 2. That gets Mac back in control. Isla now checking in. And Emma checking into the front line. Three to 7. Good serve. Causes enough chaos. Gets the 3-touch ace. Isla sends it in again. Tack down that middle. Coco almost getting to it. And Isla's serve is cut short. Coco. Isla goes to Wawa. Crushes it, but it's kept alive. Coco now. Isla all the way over to Katarina. Off the touch, gets the kill. Good work from our co-MVP. She'll step back and take a serve. Gianna up, Isla on it. Coco from deep. Wawa puts it back. And again, yes. That's 6-8. And that's a timeout from the opposing side. Is Mac feeling a little bit of momentum here? Let us know in the comments who you're watching today. Which one of these players brought you to our stream, and who do you think is going to be the difference maker in this third set? Katarina waiting on the referee. Game on. Oh, Coco gets a hand to it, but clatters through. Mac finding themselves 6-9. Isla looking for a good pass here. Here's to Katarina. That pass is on the spot. Wawa cross court on a dime. She gets her high fives. At 7-9, Gianna now on serve. Soraya throws her head back and lets the crowd know she is here. She has come. Gianna, good serve. Isla goes to Soraya again. Soraya throws that ball, crashes it through the block, gets the kill, tying this game up at 9s. Gianna just crushing those serves. Referee says got the touch. Coach Gigi is unbelieving, but I think I did hear the touch as that one came through. I think it was the right call. Coach Gigi saying, "I'll calm down." But here we go. Mac trailing by 1, 9-10 on serve receive. Katarina up. Isla with choices goes to Soraya. Soraya continues to be on fire. She just pushes that one straight through the block. She cannot be stopped right now. Isla trading off and Emma trading off. Shannon back in at 10-10. Good serve. Attack through the middle. Coco keeps it alive. Shannon tries to sneak attack on 2. And it comes past the block off the net. Here we go. Serve receive. Katarina. Now her sister takes it from the right. Good shot. Now they all adjust. Attack coming. Easy enough for Gianna. Coco pushes it. Katarina. Coco again from the right. Another attack coming. Ella with a full block there. Oh, redirection sneaks past. Good play from this Mac side, but they find themselves down 2 at a critical stage. They are going to need this one back, and Coach Nick is going to take a moment to chat about it. It's quick as he sends his team back out there. Pumped up just a little bit more. So here we go, back into play. Gianna, beautiful pass. Coco from the right, gets it through, finds that floor, that open space. 11-12, that earns her a serve. Bench going crazy for her right now. Wow, just over, gets the ace. Critical. Tying it up at 12s, and that's another timeout as these coaches trying to keep their team focused in. Whew. Whew. Big deep breaths here. Coach Nick sends them back out quick. Coco with just a little bit of time to think as the other team comes out and gets ready. There she goes. Good serve. Big attack down the middle. Coco's able to get on it, but not quite hold it in. 13-12. Sorry, 12-13. Mac trailing by 1. Coco, Gianna, and Katarina on serve receive here. Gianna is called up. Twists around for a beautiful pass. And Katarina puts that one back over, tying us up at 13s. Wawa back on the court. Soraya will be on deck for serve. Goes low. Coco. Back to Katarina. Katarina goes off the wall. It's kept alive. Attack coming back the other way, rebuffed by Ella and Wawa. Again off Wawa's fingertips, Ella's fingertips. Unlucky from Katarina. She has that one sent down the sideline. Now finding themselves on 13-14, needing this one here. Everybody holding their breath. Coco with a good pass, sets up Wawa. Touch off the wall, 14-14. That brings Isla back in to serve. Emma on the front side, front row. Isla, ice in her veins, sends it back in. Attack through the middle. Everybody clattering in for it. Nobody wanting to let that ball drop. Mac finding themselves on ad out again. Isla looking for a good pass. She gets it. Wawa off the wall. It's kept alive. Mac resets. Katarina, I think, keeps that one in, but that's okay. Then a good shot. Here we go. Isla on it. Gianna up. Katarina calls her number. Gianna again. This time Coco from the back. Free ball back. Isla with choices. Goes to Wawa, who crushes it. Woo! Ties us up at 15-15. Referee pointing ball. Ball came on the court right at the end of that. Luckily didn't disrupt play. And here we go, Katarina sending us in. Oh, ball on the court this time. Good stuff, good stuff. Here we go, here we go. Katarina getting ready to do it again. 15-15. Over the wall. Gianna doing her job. Now Coco goes to work. Gianna picking up the dig and a half. Coco over. They play on. Isla stepping in. Gianna now. Now Katarina. Some confusion as to whether that one touched a block or not. Yes! And Emma up holding that one down. Coach Gigi can't look. Team cheering him on. 16-15 now. Mac can do it on this one. Nope, not this time. 16-16. Well-run offense through the middle. If you're just joining us, this is the third set, and we are at 16-16. Mac fighting back. Oh, unlucky there, finding themselves now on ad out again. 16-17. Isla pumping her back line up. Gianna again called into action, does beautifully this time, and Coco ties it up again, 17s. Gigi, I just read her lips, she says, "I am dying," as Gianna wastes no time. Attack coming, pushed back, but out. Mac finds themselves again in desperate straits. 17-18. Good pass. Isla with choices. Goes to Soraya. Off the wall. Gets the kill. Soraya keeping hopes and dreams alive. 18-18. Isla goes through a whole rotation. And Shannon now back on to serve. Sends it in deep. Attack coming from the left. Little touch. Shannon's on it. Gianna blasts that one into the stratosphere, but handled well by Coco. Now that attack comes again. Mac finding themselves again in an ad-out situation. 18-19. Short off the net, picked up. Shannon gets low for it. Oh, questionable. Big shot comes through. Unlucky. You cannot hate the battle, though. You cannot hate the heart. Well done from this Mac side. Heartbreaking in the end. But what a battle. Crushed for this team, but I'm seeing more smiles than I'm seeing tears right now. Oh, heartbreak, guys, heartbreak, guys. I think this team knows they fought for that one, and even though it didn't go their way, they are all holding their heads high. As they should. We'll let you stick with us for a few more minutes here. The team already did their photo shoot out front, so I don't know if they'll go do it again, but well done from this side. Coco getting delivered flowers for her final game here. Putting on a brave face. Alright guys, I think we will sign off. Thank you for joining us. Always good to have an audience watching along at home, so thank you for joining, and we will see you on the next one. We'll be down in Orlando in June. Oh, we're gonna go get some, stick with us for another minute or two. We're gonna go and take some photos at the award spot. You can come with us. Huh?
We played our hearts out. That was a really hard game. And we did so much better than I expected. That was an insane team. So, GG's, you know.
I think she said it for all of us right there. Team gathering in, they're all getting their medals and gathering in to take some photos here. Yes, well done, guys, well done. All right, thanks for sticking with us, guys. We'll shut it down there. Thank you, everybody.